This is Campus Radio, and I'm your host, Felicity Bellbottoms. Speculation continues to build over that smell in the lecture theatre. But what should you believe? Did someone really stuff a block of cheddar under one of the seats? Or is it haunted? The answer... you.
Janitor needed in dormitory. Enjoy your summer. I know I will. The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. Some students have a long way to travel. Is that their problem or ours?
It's time for a book review. Over to Maggie, who's been reading the memoirs of 2 Point Radio's longest tenured DJ. This week, I've been reading A Life on the Waves by Ricky Hawthorne. Oh, so good. Really, really good. Because I didn't know before, actually, that he spent so much time at sea. Or, well, near any water, really, and that's just super interesting.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure.
The renovation of a library might sound like a good thing, but here's Hugh to tell us why it's actually quite sad.
Here in Smogley, students have been looking forward to the renovation of the old campus library. The carpet is plush and the study areas are dressed with kettles and beanbags. The library is alive and bustling, but the old bookcases are left on the outside, looking in. Yes, 3 old bookcases stand on the lawn outside the library, a monument to a past that's now over. Spare a thought for them as you enjoy a sleek, frictionless library experience.
Maintenance announcement. Earthquakes may cause catastrophic damage. Thank you.
You've got a lesson in faith. No way that I can replace that smell that isn't a trace. You've got a lesson in faith. So what you're not interested in the dark, understanding. So what you're not enterprising, but there's something about the way. It's that you've got a mesmerizing face. No way.
Now taking students for Scientography.
That smell, yeah, even a trace. You've got a mesmerizing face. You've got a mesmerizing face. You've got no sense of
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no.
story books or reviews. And I know what
Students are reminded that this is the fun part.
Get some gubbiny grub in your gob with cheesy gubbins. The essence of cheese.
Cheesy gubbins.
Cheesy gubbins. You know you want to.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Janitor needed in dormitory.
And there we have it. It's being reported that that smell in the lecture theatre was, indeed, a large piece of cheese. We're hearing that a member of the janitorial staff was seen retrieving the putrid wedge in a hazmat suit, though this particular source has been known to exaggerate. We can only hope the smell dissipates and our community can breathe deeply and cheeselessly once again.
Library requesting assistant. Students travelling long distances for their assignment should try moving faster. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Students with medical issues should go to the health clinic. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Good day, I'm Ricky Hawthorne, and welcome to the show. On my drive in this morning, I was speedily overtaken by a car full of whippersnappers, pipsqueaks, and good-for-somethings. I couldn't tell what they were chanting, but it certainly did look like fun. So today, only partly because I've got nothing else planned, I thought I'd pay tribute to those young people by telling you a few stories from my glory days.
Library requesting assistant. Maintenance announcement. Earthquakes may cause catastrophic damage. Thank you. monkey mind. I came up with that. Janitor needed in shower room. Students are reminded to sink or swim.
For those of you who don't know how I spent my formative years, I was born, bred and buttered right here in 2 Point County before attending what was then called 2 Point University. I think it's still called that now, but it was then too. Right, top drawer anecdotes coming up, but first, here's another toe tapper.
Attention, your finger is not a toothbrush. It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
When it comes to food, sometimes simple living is happy living. Don't get me wrong, I'm incredibly lucky to eat a wide range of things nowadays, from chicken sandwiches to pastas of seemingly infinite shapes and lengths. But I'll never forget that time at university when I lived off an enormous block of cheddar. I was said to be mostly cheese by the end of term, and, you know, I think they were right.
Announcement. Intruders on campus. Oh no. Student support can be found in student support. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
At Bungle, we know what young people want in a motor vehicle. Independence. Fun. Wheels. Beaver from Bungle. The car that puts the E in freedom.
It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. Results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. enjoy your summer.
At the dawn of space travel, the days were long and the nights were dark and pointless, a bit like space itself. By the end, blind perseverance had won out against physics and common sense. But now I hear they're doing it all again. For shame! The county will never develop if we insist on rehashing old homework and passing it off as progress. There, I said it.
Are reminded that some of you are doing better than others. Assistant needed in library. Teachers should be found in a teacher's office, but it's not always the case. Students are reminded there are no reasons, only excuses. Janitor required in computer lab.
This is Felicity Bellbottoms, and you're listening to Campus Radio, where we do all the work for none of the pay. We've got a great show for you, but first, here's some music.
No livestock in the student lounge. Thank you. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Announcement. Hitting the box doesn't mean what you think it means. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine. The campus has opened a new building. Good for us. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless.
As a student, it can be hard to find time for, well, everything. Here's Maggie with a tip for getting things done. Multitasking is great. I don't know what I'd do without it. Sometimes I'm there, writing an essay while listening to a recorded lecture and covering an event for campus radio, and it just dawns on me, if multitasking wasn't so great, this would all be a bit much. Thanks, multitasking.
students are reminded that you're the only one still finding your feet. Lost and found report. Oh, that is nice. As you were. Original thought should be reserved for the research lab. Thank you.
And now, the story of a teaching hospital and some missing bones.
Here at the teaching hospital in Mitten, students look forward to a long and healthy life in medicine. But while they were sleeping, with visions of crutches and pharmaceutical machinery in their heads, their teaching skeletons went missing. They've tried making their own skeletons out of wire, toothpicks and toilet paper, but sadly, they're 39 bones short and don't know what they're missing. For now, their education and the future of healthcare in our county is looking boneless and a little limp. Fliss, back to you.
Students should report all issues to someone that cares. so stupid. I'm so disappointed in you. Thank you.
Stop what you're doing and eat some cheesy gubbins! 3 out of 5 people agree that cheesy gubbins are cheesy-licious! And that's not even a word! Cheesy gubbins! What are you talking about?
Cheese!
Now taking students for astrology. The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us.
for joining us on Campus Radio. If anyone from 2 Point Radio is listening in or has received my emails, I graduate next year and will be available for paid or unpaid roles at your station. Thanks.
Students are reminded to make requests, not demands. Plagiarism is not a belief system. Weather report. It's raining space rocks. Failing students might want to try something else. Announcement. I do this for your benefit, you know. Janitor to fix research hub. Janitor needed in research lab.
listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Good day, I'm Ricky Hawthorne, and welcome to the show. On my drive-in this morning, I was speedily overtaken by a car full of whippersnappers, pipsqueaks, and good-for-somethings. I couldn't tell what they were chanting, but it certainly did look like fun. So today, only partly because I've got nothing else planned, I thought I'd pay tribute to those young people by telling you a few stories from my glory days.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. Weather report. It's raining space rocks. Students should work smarter and harder. Assistant needed in library.
For those of you who don't know how I spent my formative years, I was born, bred and buttered right here in 2 Point County before attending what was then called 2 Point University. I think it's still called that now, but it was then too. Right, top draw anecdotes coming up, but first, here's another toe tapper.
Students are responsible for, well, for a lot actually. Pastoral issues can be remedied by talking to a qualified librarian. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
When it comes to food, sometimes simple living is happy living. Don't get me wrong, I'm incredibly lucky to eat a wide range of things nowadays, from chicken sandwiches to pastas of seemingly infinite shapes and lengths. But I'll never forget that time at university when I lived off an enormous block of cheddar. I was said to be mostly cheese by the end of term, and you know, I think they were right.
Assistant needed in library. Assistants should help with the running of campus facilities. They really should. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Failing students should try to be less terrible.
Mayor Tabitha Winsock has overseen countless disasters during her time in office. Who else can boast that kind of experience? Probably no one. Tabitha Winsock, you know what you're getting.
teachers are reminded that extra tuition is additional, not optional. Students asking for directions will be told lies instead. The campus is not responsible for meteors or any other celestial shrapnel. Thank you.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. One summer, some friends and I headed north on a fisherman's pilgrimage to Tumble. I tell you, there's no freedom like it. Just a group of mates, their matching bucket hats, and a case of antique fishing flies. Pure bliss.
The campus is expanding, even more than usual. Janitor required to repair training pod. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. Weather report. It's raining space rocks. The yearly results are in. Another average year.
It may come as a surprise to some of you, but the young Hawthorne was something of a prankster. Yes, once at school, the gang and I bought several thousand soft drawing pencils, and in the dead of night, swapped them with our school supply of much harder standard issue pencils. I only wish you could have seen the look on Mr. Featherbridge's face when he tried taking registration the next morning. Oh, the man was livid. Unfortunately, two of the boys were expelled for breaking and entering. Don't trespass, kids.
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly.
I want to stress that I don't think a young person's life is all fishing trips and A-grade hijinkery. No. I also took a great deal of substance from the many mentors and role models in my young life. I'll never forget the professor who took my Introduction to Advanced Thinking course at university. He once told me, "Ricky, I don't think you'll ever understand what I'm saying." And he was right. A very wise man, that one.
The campus is expanding, even more than usual. socially optional. Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
Thanks for joining me on a lovely walk down memory lane. Before we go, I just wanted to remind you that glory days aren't just for the young amongst us. In truth, there's nowhere I'd rather be than here, with you, at 2 Point Radio. Today's show was sponsored by Bungle Kitty Litter, the litter tray that'll make your critter's day.
Students are reminded that it's almost over. Please join me in welcoming the mysterious space rock to campus. Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Students are reminded to make requests, not demands. but not socially optional. Library requesting assistant.
Hello, sorry. You're listening to Campus Radio. I'm Maggie Watmore, and I didn't realise I was hosting today's show until 5 minutes ago. It's okay. I'm sure we'll be fine. I haven't done a show without my notes before, but that doesn't bother me at all.
Announcement. Teachers should not trust students under any circumstances. Has opened a new building. Good for us. Students are reminded to make requests, not demands.
This next story is about a shed, apparently. That's all I've got. Here to tell us more is Hugh.
That's right, the groundskeeper's shed appears to have moved some 2 to 3 meters overnight. Of course, as an inanimate object, the sudden move has come as somewhat of a shock. One member of the custodial staff described the event as probably the strangest thing to happen in the greater Flemington area. Leading theories range from haunted wood to tectonic shifting, but one fraternity is claiming responsibility for the anomaly. Their spokesperson saying, "We just moved it. It wasn't that heavy. We can move it back if you like." Maggie, back to you.
Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework. The campus is not responsible for meteors or any other celestial shrapnel. Thank you. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
Should you study with a friend, or should you ignore them at all costs? We've all asked that question. Here's Wanda with the answer. Last week, I advised you to try studying in pairs, and it seemed like a good idea.
Turn time with a book into time with a friend. A no-brainer, right? Wrong, I'm afraid. My roommate made up a mnemonic device for something on my course, but it was so effective that I can't remember what it stands for. All I have left is decorate my salamanders nightly. And what's that? Sorry, Jessie. Back to studying alone. Shame.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. You weren't listening. You were asleep. I saw you. Student requests are often heard, but not always listened to.
You want to make stacks of easy cash, but reading about stocks is really boring. Invest in Bungle Coin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but with 40% less saturated fat.
Staff are reminded that all their research belongs to the campus. Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet. are reminded to be in 2 places at once. Janitor to clean up the place. Thank you.
That's it from us at Campus Radio. Though my day isn't entirely over. I'm heading to the library to finish and start an essay, and I may be there all night. But I'll be back tomorrow morning for another show. Hopefully I don't fall asleep in the archive section again. Wish me luck.
Academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus. Attention, your finger is not a toothbrush. announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
Now that's easy listening. The sound of 2 Point County on 2 Point Radio. Ricky Hawthorne waxing the waves lyrically and literally on 2 Point Radio. Why don't you listen to this next track and I'll take that pebble out of my shoe.
Announcement. Please stay awake in the staff room. No dozing. Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
We've got breaking news for you on 2 Point Radio. A zoo worker at the Crockle Bay Zoo has fallen into the gibbon enclosure. It's been reported that they're not under any immediate danger, and zoo officials are currently negotiating with the gibbons for the employee's release.
You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Attention, your finger is not a toothbrush. Failing an assignment is not the end of the world, but it could be the start. Please join me in welcoming the mysterious space rock to campus.
Sometimes I get asked what I would have done had I not gone into the disc jockeying trade. Well, as a young boy, I dreamed of being a spy. Yes, I pined for a life of international intrigue and late-night dinners at the county's expense. Sadly, to be a spy, you need to be able to whisper, and I just can't do it. When it comes to disclosing secrets, you don't want my persistent volume and crystal clear intonation.
Assistant needed in library. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. is technically but not socially optional.
The Meat Wizard collection contains most of the games you hope it would, with only a few scandalous omissions. You say you like these games, then prove it and buy them again.
Janitor to collect litter. Now and always. Janitor needed in shower room.
And we've got an update for you on the story of the zoo worker that fell into the gibbon enclosure. We're now hearing that the employee is rising through the gibbon's social structure. Fascinating stuff. There's no word on what gibbons are, but I believe they're a kind of amphibious cat. Little smooth creatures with whiskers and a big bushy tail. Fantastic.
Announcement. The campus just got bigger, not necessarily better. Janitor needed in staff room. library requesting assistant. Students are reminded to be nice to each other. If you aren't, who else will?
We're joined by Professor Hamish Curlybags of the Pebbly Frog Sanctuary, who tells me gibbons are nothing like an amphibious cat. What's going on, Hamish?
That's right, Ricky. Gibbons are actually, well, they're land mammals and apes, much like ourselves, but with very long arms.
Apes, you say? Well, I never. Thanks for joining us, Professor. There's nothing I like more than being corrected on air.
Janitor needed in Student Union.